Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Hi, everybody.
We're back to talk Vanderpump Rules. This is season 11, episode 13. This one's called Jax Attack. Make sure you like and subscribe here and on TikTok, all of our Vanderpump and reality TV coverage. Jax Attack, Jax Taylor, number one guy in the group, makes his, I would not say triumphant, but makes his return to SUR to co-host a brunch with DJ James Kennedy. This was really interesting, right? By the last time Jax and Lisa saw each other was Jax yelling at Lisa, being disrespectful. Since then, in plenty of podcasts or anywhere Jax has been asked, he's always shaded Lisa. The line he used in this episode, he's used a lot of places. Should I bow down to her just because she opens or owns a few bars in West Hollywood? Is a classic Jax Taylor line. You want people to bow down to you, Jax, because you have the patio of a bar you don't even own. So, this guy coming back in, it always just does add a great spice. It does make it feel like old Vanderpump. It felt like a high school reunion a little bit. Plenty happened this episode, Bri. What's on your mind?
How did Lisa not know that was going on? I find that super hard to believe that it made for a good scene. Like I did enjoy that scene of them finally talking, but yeah, I feel like when I go through this episode, I'm definitely going to be, people are not going to like what I have to say. I know that right now.
Continuation of an argument from last week is Sheena versus Scandoval. More so Sheena's bank account and the monetization of Scandoval versus Tom's feelings about it. This is probably one of those opinions you're talking about. I don't think that Tom has a horrible point because how much Sheena has specifically monetized this versus, maybe even, people want to accuse Ariana, make the jokes about her ads and all that. Ariana has every right to go get every single deal and everything. It happened to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that Tom doesn't have any. You never hear him really complain about Ariana cashing in. I think he doesn't. He is probably happy for her. He's not happy for everybody else though, right? And Sheena specifically. And Sheena though, she's fighting a lot of, and she talked about it tonight. A lot of it seems to baby me. A lot of it rooted in postpartum OCD. She's having a hard time, and she's getting a lot of shade and a lot of arguments in a lot of ways, from things such as the Scandoval stuff to more real life legitimate things like a disagreement with your spouse on how to deal with weaning off for childcare, right, Bryce? So, what did you think of Sheena in this episode? She was involved a lot.
Trying to think how I could say this without sound like an absolute prick, but yeah, I found myself disagreeing with a lot of things she said tonight, and I didn't really feel bad for her that much at all in a lot of the situations. One of them including what Sandoval said to her. I didn't find it to be that bad at all because everyone has a short-term memory on the show apparently, and that's all I'm going to say on that because I know people will be like, "Well, remember what Brock did," or "I remember all this stuff," and it's just
Remember
like,
what Sheena did again? I will always say Sheena was the original sin of the show. Sheena was the one that had the Brandy Glanville situation that was on Housewives.
yeah. I mean,
So
I haven't heard the song because frankly, I don't need to listen to her music because she's not a real musician. She's terrible.
it's been playing in the background of that episode. It was on
I
the yeah.
didn't even notice it because it just was to me like it's
Sounds like
noise.
good as gold.
What?
It's the same kind of vibe as good as gold.
So that means it's not good.
I enjoy them. So, I might be.
Yeah, that's not my type of music to begin with, anyways. But it I don't know. It's if you're gonna take all this, you're gonna like capitalize on these things and like be involved, like put inserting yourselves in things that you clearly shouldn't be inserting yourself with. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that he's gonna say to you. I don't know what else to say about it.
I look. We when we reviewed the past seasons, we were, I think, rightfully tough on Brock. It seem like a weird look to be dating a chick when he started to kind of casually throw his story out there. But the more I've gotten to know Brock, at least from a viewer's point of view, I think the guy's just honest, right? For right or wrong, he is just honest. And I'm not going to sit here and throw stones and talk about what I don't know about. He's been pretty self-deprecating in the fact that he wasn't the best dad with his first two kids. And yeah, he is trying to make right by that and hopefully have that relationship right. I didn't love what Sheena said when she said,
No,
remember, I gave you a second chance to be a dad.
no,
That was
dumb comment.
that was weaponizing his trauma a little bit. I didn't like that. And it's supposed to be their anniversary, right? And again, I'm sure he has said hurtful things to her, right? It's a marriage. And so I'm not here to crucify
Right.
Sheena for that specifically. I just didn't love that comment.
No,
I
definitely
didn't
not.
love him, frankly, though, being drunk and yelling at it about at the party. He doesn't need to be doing that,
Oh
right?
no, 100%. No, that whole scene, he was dumb for that too. But we'll probably only focus on that part and not anything that because we
Yeah,
got to
you should.
remember
You
all the
don't
stuff he does
yell.
wrong.
You're
But
wrong. As soon as you raise your voice and you start making it public, you're wrong. Everyone knows your opinion on it, bud. Like they're all around you, but you become wrong when you raise your voice. It's just you lose all of your any footing you're standing on.
yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I kind of felt like the way he was talking in his confessional, I like. I don't know. I mean, I'm a dad too. Like I can like I'm
Oh,
obviously not in the same situation as him, but like I can understand like
I can fully understand. I mean, you know this. I mean, I was public about this. Like I had went through an unemployment stint. I'm a dad to be in a matter of weeks. So like, trust me, it hits home. You're regardless if you want to talk about, gender structures or anything like
yeah,
that. As a parent, I don't care if you're a
yeah,
dad or a mom, whatever. As a parent, you want to provide, and
right.
she is not wrong. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be a stay-at-home dad or him being a stay-at-home dad. It's like, but I don't think they can support that lifestyle long term, just living off of Scandoval sweatshirts. Like it's not going to last.
And just because he wants to work doesn't mean it's masculinity. That's kind of where I was just like, these
Mm-hmm.
people are losing me with these. He, you don't want to be a bum, like, because you're gonna have kids and like they're gonna be able to look back on this and be like, oh, daddy didn't have a job, like he's a bum, like has nothing to do with being like you said, it's about providing. I just like the shit that they reach on sometimes on the show is just to me it's crazy.
We should talk quickly about James Kennedy and his separation anxiety issues with. I'm sorry, the dog's name is Graham. Dog's not going to answer to hippie. Dog's name is Graham. But you're really like picking a really bad battle here. And you saw his anger coming out. And again, I don't get it with these dudes. When are dudes gonna learn that just raising your voice doesn't mean you're more serious, and that means it's what goes. And you have literally four women there who all have children and dogs saying, dude, you can like leave him. You can leave him with like one of us or this. Well, actually, I don't think any of them volunteered per se, but there's plenty of people that could come and stay at his house for a few days. If he doesn't end up going, or we find out, and that's why I wanted to watch what happens
I
live, because
did.
I
I
want to
watched
find
it.
out if he went to that wedding.
I found him to be a bitch. I'm gonna be
No, it's a
completely honest
shitty
with
dude. It's a horrible, horrible effing thing to do. You make it work. Like you pay someone, you figure it out. Bring the dog, man. Like, all right, listen. If I can't leave him, and we're going to this wedding. I'm leaving 2 days early, and I'm driving to Cincinnati, and we're gonna get an Airbnb where we can have him there, bro. You come on, man.
you.
Like,
You probably already know where I stand on this, but
well, I
like
know you're not an animal guy, but even
I
just
am an
thinking
animal
more,
guy, but there's a line here.
yeah,
This
exactly. You know
this
what
is human beings
bowing
and
down
these are
barrels.
animals. Like when he was like, "Oh,
Duh.
I can't leave him home." Motherfucker, you're friends with Lisa Vanderpump, like the queen of the dogs. Why don't you
She
get
owns a
some
dog shelter.
yeah, go drop like get a referral. I'm sure she knows someone who is like you can pay a top dollar. I just found to be all of it to be absolutely pathetic. On all to me, I completely
He
drew into
started
like
talking about being passed around. You hear his like childhood trauma coming out about
wah,
being
wah,
passed
wah.
around nannies coming out. I'm like, oh no,
Shut
James.
up.
He's a dog, James. This is not a baby. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when like and they go, it's I'm a fur. What do you call him? Like what do you
A
say? He's a
fur,
fur
he's fur
daddy.
baby. Fur baby.
Nah, man, miss me with that. Completely miss me.
No dog.
Another. I know
I'm gonna say
another hot
no.
take that
It's a
no one
no
will
for me,
agree with.
dog.
That's a no. I know that's another like hot take that no one will agree with, but I don't really
No,
care.
it's all right. I don't
I'm so
completely
sick
what I
of
don't
holding
care.
the animals to a level of what people do with humans. I think it's so stupid.
We are going to be covering the Valley. That's our next
Whoa,
review.
we gotta talk about the Sandoval comment.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of felt you alluded to go for it.
No, but I mean,
So, in case
did we
people are confused, Brian, which comment are you talking about specifically?
you were Mr. You were the other woman or whatever. I don't even
You
remember
were
what
the
the exact.
original other woman, basically. That's what I said. Yeah, he's the brand, the housewives stuff. It's
Oh, no,
she's
dude.
not
I mean,
wrong. I
no,
mean,
he's
he's
not
not
wrong.
wrong.
And I maybe we did talk about it, but I guess I'm just like I know it's the end of the episode, so I just want to end on it. Like I just there's so many people. If you watch that scene, isn't Katie the only girl that hasn't been the technically the other woman?
I
Maybe
Lala
Allie.
definitely
Allie.
has.
Yeah,
Ariana has.
I'm not Allie. I'm not including Allie.
Yeah.
Just Katie, right? I'm talking main cast members.
No. I'm just even thinking through the history. Was Stassi? I don't know if Stassi was ever the other woman,
Well, she's not on the show anymore.
but I'm just even thinking. I mean, Kristen definitely was. Even if we don't know about it, just Kristen, you could just by default. Brittany probably. Will, who knows though? You never know. But your
Yeah, I
point
mean,
your point is landing very well
I
though.
just it's so funny to me when I go online after these moments on the show because I know the side that everyone else is going to be on, and like it just. I mean, that's what makes it. That to me was what made the show, the episode, kind of interesting because we're going to have to deal with that. And like, what do you want it to just be everybody shit on Sandoval? Like, he's going to throw counter punches. It's in the cards. Like, it would
The
be
guy's
kind of
not going to
boring to
sit
watch
there.
if he just got steamrolled the entire season. Like, we need to see people to kind of get the Return of Jedi or Revenge. What is it? Empire Strikes Back.
Um, yeah. So, like I said, we have the Vanderpump Valley. We have no, the Vanderpump Villa
Villa.
and the Valley. Uh, Vanderpump Villa review is already out for this week. The Valley will be the review following this one. Make sure you check out all of our other shows that we're covering, everything from CBS Wednesdays, which is Survivor and Amazing Race, to all the Love and Hip Hops, to Summer Houses, to Below Deck. We're covering The Circle. You'll get one video this week, guys. One video for the 4 episodes. I'm sorry. It's too much. It's just,
It ain't it.
it's what you're getting. It probably is going to end up being me for like 4 minutes. So, 5,000 of you watch it. Me and Brian will go back to doing a episode by episode. But
I won't like it, but I'll do it.
for all like 70 of you that are watching my circle reviews, that's what you guys get until you share with your friends.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gray and Cayman. We're gonna do Gray and Cayman, the way they pronounce it. We're gonna do that.
Brian, come on. Uh
I think anything else.
oh, F Boy's back. F Boy Island.
Yeah, sounds decently well. Somebody wants me to check out another show on Oprah Winfrey Network.
Farmer Wants a Wife, and this weekend we are going to find whatever episode of Australian Farmers on, and since that's like our flagship right now, and we're going to ride the farmers until they die. So, check us out on TikTok and here, obviously on YouTube. Hit the notification bell, comment for us. For myself and Brian, thank you for everything. Peace.